Throughout the ages, humanity has sought answers in the face of suffering. Yet, amidst the darkest moments, there are stories that defy logic, documented moments of divine healing that stir the soul and ignite faith. Consider the story of Barbara Snyder, detailed in The Case for Miracles by Lee Strobel and documented by the Global Medical Research Institute. Barbara had been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, a disease that left her blind, confined to a wheelchair, and dependent on oxygen. Her doctors gave her no hope for recovery. But on Pentecost Sunday, after her name was lifted in prayer on a Christian radio station, Barbara suddenly felt a surge of strength. In an instant, she rose from her wheelchair, ripped off her oxygen tubes, and saw clearly for the first time in years. Her healing brings to life the promise of James 5:15, which says, "And the prayer of faith will save the one who is sick, and the Lord will raise him up." Then there's the story of Delia Knox, as recorded by Christ for All Nations, a global evangelical ministry. Delia was paralyzed from the waist down for 22 years following a car accident. During a revival meeting, she was prayed over by believers. Initially, there was no change, but as the prayers continued, Delia felt a warmth in her legs. Before the gathered congregation, she stood and walked for the first time in over 2 decades. Her healing reflects the words of Isaiah 35 verse 6, which declare, "Then shall the lame man leap like a deer, and the tongue of the mute sing for joy." And consider the case of Pauline Dakin, shared by Christian Healing Ministries. Pauline suffered from debilitating chronic pain after a spinal injury. Despite years of medical intervention, no relief came. It was during a prayer ministry retreat that Pauline described feeling a heavenly light encompassing her. When she stood up, her pain was gone, a healing that has persisted for over a decade. Her story echoes the truth of Psalm 103, 2-3, which reminds us to bless the Lord, O my soul, who forgives all your iniquity, who heals all your diseases. These are not ancient myths, but well-documented accounts, chronicled by organizations like the Global Medical Research Institute and Christian Healing Ministries, which investigate claims of divine healing with rigorous standards. From the paralytic rising to the brokenhearted finding peace beyond understanding, these moments testify to the power of faith and the goodness of God through faith in Jesus Christ. Skeptics seek explanations, but for those who've witnessed it, no proof is needed. For the Christian, these miracles are not anomalies. They are glimpses of a kingdom where there will be no more pain, no more tears, and no more death, as promised in Revelation 21, verse 4. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain anymore. This mini documentary was brought to you by the Bible Mini Bites YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe, and help make the Word of God go viral.